Indonesia has always been a special place for me. The Indonesian roots on my dad's side of the family tree go back as far as anyone can dig. In 2001, I spent 6 months in Southeast Asia and made Bali my home base as I explored Thailand, Cambodia, Sumatra, Java, and Sulawesi. The trip was life-changing. I discovered new cultures, met amazing people, and logged over 100 scuba dives. I wanted to share some of this magic with my family before the kids left for college, and the opportunity for an epic family trip slipped away. Planning a family trip can be a challenge. For it to be a success, you need the right balance of culture, adventure, and relaxation. On top of this, one of my main goals was a great scuba diving experience. For years, I'd been encouraging the kids to swim so we might be able to all dive together someday. Leah also overcame her fears and took swimming lessons in the months leading up to the trip. Just days before we left Chicago, Leah and the kids were certified to dive and ready to explore the deep blue.
Drink the water, drink it down. This time I know I'm bound to spit it back up. I didn't want this salty substitute. Just not going to do. I need some air. If I'm going to live through this experience, reminds me of a clock that just won't tick. I wanna wake up from this concussion, but my dream is just not done. I'm late again. It's just one of those bad days. Look outside.
Bali has changed over the years. Just like everywhere else, it's more crowded, littered, and touristy. Even so, it is still a special place filled with art, dance, music, and amazing people. Marina, who's a friend from 20 years ago, shared her guest house with us and took us to the best restaurants around. Pras, my former diving instructor, met us for dinner on the beach and recommended a diving trip to Komodo. We were off to the next island. This was our second liveaboard trip. The first was on the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. We battled high winds, rough seas, the largest tide of the season, and we lost power to the pump used for the head. This made for poor visibility in the water and required a small rescue after getting turned around. We all survived, but it wasn't the idyllic trip I'd imagined. My hope was that Komodo would be different. After a successful week of diving the Komodo National Park, we were all looking forward to some relaxation. At a remote resort tucked into Menjaga Bay, we had our fill of fresh juice by the pool while we listened to wild monkeys in the forest. Staying right on the water, I had to jump in and explore.
If this were to go under, that's the risk I take. I'm froze by desire, as if a choice I made. And I am yours now, so now I don't ever have to leave. I've been found out, so now I'll never.
We headed back to Bali for the last time and took in a kecak dance at sunset by the sea. This was just one of the countless examples of art, religion, and culture that makes Bali so vibrant. Our next stop was a quiet island off the coast of Lombok called Gili Asahan.
My teeth. I just want my sailor to say back to me.
Our last dive of the trip wasn't for sightseeing. Coral reefs are under threat by climate change, pollution, and a host of other challenges. To try and do our part, we spent the day working at a coral nursery, helping to plant an artificial reef. As we made our way back to the States by way of Jakarta, I got a chance to reflect on the trip. Spending this time together as a family really did bring us closer together. As our kids make their way through this wild world, I know they will be able to navigate any of the challenges they face. And I hope as they look back on this trip, they will be reminded of how beautiful, interconnected, and fragile this tiny planet we call home really is.